Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review slash comparison. I am going to be showing you guys the new BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition 21 color eyeshadow and highlighter palette that is pretty new from BH Cosmetics. I actually got it for my birthday, which was about 2 weeks ago, and I absolutely love it. And I'm going to be comparing it to the original BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette. So that way, if you haven't purchased any of the Carli Bybel ones, this will kind of give you a good idea of the entire collection. And if you're on the fence about purchasing the new one, then you'll kind of get to see the differences between the two. So I'm going to start off by showing you both of them together and going through the differences between the two, and then I'm going to do full swatches of this palette. I did do a tutorial using this palette on my birthday, so I will link my birthday get ready with me tutorial up here and also in the description bar down below. So if you're interested in seeing how these actually apply on the eye, then you can check that video out. So let's go ahead and get started. So in case you have never seen this palette, this is what it looks like. So this is the front. It has this nice kind of rose gold lettering. It has a nice mirror. And then this is what the palette looks like. So a pretty nice size palette. You get 21 eyeshadows. So it's 21 color eyeshadows and highlighters, because a lot of these shimmer shades you can actually use as highlighters as well. I would definitely say, like, the format of the palette, these top 3 rows here, these 15 shadows, these are actually meant to be shadows. And then you really have 6 highlighters at the bottom, and if you decide to use those as eyeshadows, you can do that as well. The original palette looks like this. Is in horrible condition because I've had it for almost 2 years and I ended up depatting some of the shades. Sorry about that. So I don't have all the shades to show you, but this one has more like a silver kind of writing, and it's a lot smaller, and then same type of mirror. And then when you open it up, these are what's left of the shades that I have. I ended up depatting these. I put in my Z palette and I completely hit pan on all of those, so even if they were still in the palette, you wouldn't have been able to tell what they were. So these are the shades that I have left. I've definitely hit pan on this highlight shade, which is my absolute favorite, and then I have these. So this one only comes with 10 eyeshadows and 4 highlighters, and you can definitely use these as eyeshadows as well. So I decided to put them down on my vanity to compare them, because trying to hold them both together was not working. So as you can see, there are some shades that are similar. This is a repeat shade. This shade is in both of the palettes. The green is in both of the palettes. You have your traditional kind of brown shades that are shimmer. The highlight shades are a little bit different. I mean, you have a pinky shade, but these are not anywhere near the same shade. You have your 2 kind of goldy kind of shades that I feel like are perfection on deeper skin tones. And it looks like this time, instead of going for another kind of like frosty champagne-y shade, she put a white highlighter in here, but then she also did include a champagne shade, and this time a really nice golden kind of shade. And then in this palette, she incorporated some new shadows as well. So those are pretty much the differences in the 2 palettes. I mean, honestly, I would say get both palettes because they're both really, really amazing. If you don't have any though, I would say go for this one, only because, I mean, you're definitely going to get more bang for your buck, because you have 15 eyeshadows at the top instead of just 10, and then you've got 6 highlighters at the bottom. So I mean, you definitely get more variety with this palette. I mean, if you love neutral shades, if you love warm tones, if you love kind of rose gold shimmery kind of shades, like pretty much soft looks, you would definitely like this palette. I mean, you could definitely build it up and make it a little bit more bold if you wanted to, but I just feel like these shades all just blend so well together. They're so gorgeous, so pretty, and minimal fallout. I didn't have really any, the shimmery shades, a little bit of fallout, but nothing that would make me not like the palette. I mean, honestly, there's minimal fallout. The shadows are very, very pigmented, and I will go ahead and swatch them so you guys can see what they look. Are not there's no names or anything, so I'm just going to go row by row and swatch them. Super, super pretty. This first one is kind of like a mustardy brown color, and then you have a pink champagne kind of color, a matte brown shade that would make a beautiful transition color, and then you have a rose gold pinky shade, and then more of a deeper rose gold champagne-y kind of shade. So this is the first row. This is the second row right here. So you have another shimmery kind of brown shade. You have two kind of mauve matte shades, a beautiful purpley brown shimmer shade, and then another beautiful plum matte shade. And this is actually a repeat from the first palette. So this is what the second row looks like. And this is the third row of shadows. So as you can see, they swatch beautifully. You have a matte shade right here, a beautiful gold shade here, another matte brown, kind of like a coppery shimmer brown, and then this swatches more brown, but it's definitely like a khaki green shade. So this is the third row here. The next row are these two highlighter shades right here. This is kind of like a lighter pinky champagne kind of shade. And then this one is a golden shade. Both very beautiful. You can also use these as eyeshadows as well. Very pigmented and would work for pretty much any skin tone. And this is the last row. So this is a stark white. I wouldn't really use this as a face highlighter. I think this would really be good for just kind of like inner corner highlight or under the brow bone. This is a very pretty pinky champagne kind of highlight, which is super pretty on fair to medium skin tones. I actually used this as a highlighter before and I really, really like it. It is frosty though, so like if you like a frosty highlight, you would definitely like this. These two golden shades are just perfection on medium to deeper skin tones. This one is more of a golden, and then this one is more of a copper, and you can definitely use all of these as eyeshadows as well. So those are all of the swatches. Like I said, I absolutely love this palette. I mean, I feel like if I could create a palette that was me and a palette, it would definitely be this, because these colors are definitely colors that I would go for on an everyday basis. Definitely the highlight shades. I absolutely love this palette. I've been using it pretty much nonstop since I got it. Definitely for like everyday looks, for like work and stuff like that. When you want to look put together but you don't want to really have like a lot of bold colors going on, you just want a soft, pretty, neutral with maybe a little pop of shimmer kind of look, I feel like this is a excellent palette for that. That is absolutely perfect for those type of looks, and I haven't had any issues with it. I absolutely love this. So this is a definite must-have for your makeup collection. You definitely need to get this one. Now I know this palette here, Carly did say in a Snapchat, I think she said on her Snapchat, that they were actually going to be discontinuing this one and they're just going to be carrying this one. Honestly, I mean, If you don't have any, this is pretty much everything you need because there are a lot of repeat shades in this one. So I would say if you're between the two, definitely get the deluxe edition. But, you know, if you're like me and you're just makeup obsessed and you just softer shades, I mean, you can get both of them because honestly, they're both beautiful palettes. You would enjoy having them both, honestly. And these are just palettes that I would use every day. So, I mean, with me having both, I'm definitely going to hit pan on all the colors anyway. So, it's kind of good that I have both of them. But, yeah, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this comparison. And hopefully, this helped you decide whether this is something that you would want to purchase or not. I will link below the website where you can get the palette and, you know, how much it costs and all that good stuff. So if you guys are interested in getting the palette, you can definitely go online and check it out. I know BH Cosmetics has it on their site. Ulta carries BH Cosmetics now, but I'm not sure if this is available on their site just yet because I know this has only been out for a couple weeks. If it's not available at Ulta right now, it definitely will be. So if you can't get it on the BH Cosmetics site, do not worry about it because Ulta will definitely have it soon if they don't already. So that's it for this video, you guys, and definitely leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are not already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.